4 Americans were killed last September in Libya was the subject of testimony by Secretary of State Hillary Clinton today, and her long-awaited appearance before Congress was remarkable as Secretary Clinton confronted some sharp questioning. One senator said that she should have been fired. On the last anniversary of 9/11, terrorists attacked the U.S. consulate in Benghazi and killed embassy staff, including U.S. Ambassador Chris Stevens. Our State Department correspondent Margaret Brennan was in the hearing.
As I have said many times, I take responsibility.
In her opening statement, the usually reserved Hillary Clinton said that for her, the Benghazi tragedy is personal.
I stood next to President Obama as the Marines carried those flag-draped caskets off the plane at Andrews. I put my arms around the mothers and fathers, the sisters and brothers, the sons and daughters, and the wives left alone to raise their children.
Secretary Clinton said that while she had a close relationship with Ambassador Chris Stevens, his request for additional security never made it to her desk.
The specific security requests pertaining to Benghazi, were handled by the security professionals in the department. I didn't see those requests. They didn't come to me. I didn't approve them. I didn't deny them.
Still, Republican Senator Rand Paul said she should be held accountable.
Had I been president at the time and I found that you did not read the cables from Benghazi, you did not read the cables from Ambassador Stevens, I would have relieved you of your post. I think it's inexcusable.
Clinton said she constantly thinks of what could have been done earlier.
I do feel responsible. I feel responsible for the nearly 70,000 people who work for the State Department. I take it very seriously.
Republican Ron Johnson accused the Obama administration of covering up the nature of the attack in the weeks following the assault.
Again, we were misled that there were supposedly protests and then something sprang out of that, an assault sprang out of that. And that was easily ascertained that that was not the fact. And the American people could have known that within days, and they didn't know that.
With all due respect, the fact is we had 4 dead Americans. Was it because of a protest, or was it because of guys out for a walk one night who decided they'd go kill some Americans? What difference at this point does it make? It is our job to figure out what happened and do everything we can to prevent it from ever happening again, Senator.
Clinton focused her testimony on her efforts to fix security issues at the State Department. She pointed out that while security costs have gone up, Congress has refused requests for more money and cut the State Department budget. Senator John McCain, a critic of the administration's response to the attacks, said Clinton's answers were unsatisfactory.
The American people and the families of these 4 brave Americans still have not gotten the answers that they deserve. I hope that they will get them.
Secretary Clinton connected what happened in Benghazi to the rise of al-Qaeda splinter groups in nearby Mali and the recent terrorist attack in Algeria. She warned the events are linked. Instability in North Africa has opened a Pandora's box of threats against the United States.
Margaret, thank you. One man who will be called in to deal with those threats is General John Allen. And we learned today that President Obama will resubmit Allen's nomination as commander of NATO forces in Europe. The Pentagon investigated General Allen for sending potentially inappropriate emails to a Florida woman linked to the David Petraeus scandal. But yesterday, Allen was cleared of wrongdoing. The battle over the debt ceiling has been put off to another day because on this day, the Republican